Good morning, and welcome to today's Army South Virtual Town Hall. I am Major General Dan Walrath, Commander of Army South, and I'm joined by Army South Command Sergeant Major Will Rinehart and the Commander of Joint Base San Antonio, Brigadier General Laura Lenderman. As you know, we are facing an unprecedented global pandemic that is impacting every facet of our lives, both as citizens and as Army soldiers, civilians, and families. This threat is real and upon us, with 168 confirmed COVID cases in Bexar County as of this morning. Because this situation is changing so rapidly with so many unknowns, we wanted to spend a few minutes with you this morning to explain how we are protecting our Army South team while maintaining the ability to perform our critical missions. To do this, I have established 3 priorities to help us navigate this challenging period. First and foremost, we are protecting the health of all of our soldiers, civilians, and families. We are following all of the CDC recommended protocols to minimize the chance of virus transmission, including taking appropriate actions for anyone that feels sick or becomes at risk of exposure, implementing all social distancing protocols to maximize separation and minimize interactions, and frequent sanitizing and cleaning of our common areas and workspaces. Our second priority is continuing our mission-critical tasks. The U.S. military remains responsible for defending the nation at all times, regardless of conditions, and U.S. Army South will continue doing our part in this mission. Finally, our third priority is communicating and keeping our team informed. This situation is evolving and changing rapidly, and there are many things we do not yet know, but I am committed to keeping everyone updated with what I know when I know it, in order to eliminate rumors and minimize anxiety. And this communication should be a two-way dialogue. If you encounter a problem and you're unable to resolve it with your own resources, we ask that you please let us know so we can assist. Yes, this is a challenging time of an extraordinary nature, but I am confident that if we work along these priorities and stay together and support each other as a team, the Army South will find a path forward that carries us all through this crisis. So now, myself, Sergeant Major Rinehart, General Lenderman, as well as representatives from our personnel and medical directorates will be happy to take your questions.
So we have our first question. What measures has Army South implemented to keep people safe?
That's a great question and very important. And again, my top priority is the safety and well-being of our entire team, soldiers, civilians, and families. So we're doing many things. For personnel that become at risk of exposure, we're quarantining them and separating them from the population, having them stay at home for up to 14 days. Anyone who feels sick, whether of any nature, we're isolating them at their home as well and continuing to monitor and observe them. We're enforcing all of the social distancing separation. In large part, we're doing this by reducing the number of personnel in the headquarters. Through telework and shift schedules, we've reduced the workforce presence here in the headquarters by 2/3. And so with fewer people in the headquarters, that provides more space and separation between the personnel that do have to come in. We're minimizing interactions. We've reduced the number of people in meetings, and we've reduced the number of meetings that we're conducting. We're doing some things virtually by VTC or web-based applications. We've suspended formations and mass gatherings, and we're adhering to all of the DoD restrictions on domestic and international travel. We're doing other things such as propping open all doors to minimize the number of people that have to touch common surfaces and minimizing the number of people that use elevators. And again, as I mentioned previously, we're cleaning and sanitizing on a routine basis all of our workspaces and common areas. And all of these things, again, are focused